Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. All right. So today I got some really good heist videos for you. This will be the first of probably one or two, maybe even three. But yeah, yesterday on the broadcast I was asking if you guys wanted to see some of them that I've been doing because we've been hitting the heist up pretty hard trying to get those diamonds and stuff like that. And you guys overwhelmingly were like, yeah, let's see it, man. So this is the first one right here. Me and Uncharted Chris, shout out to him. We were going to go through and knock out the Silent and Sneaky. He has artwork. Unfortunately, we've only gotten diamond a couple of times, so we'll get. I'll show you a video with some diamonds a little bit later on today. Every time, I swear. But anyways, though, yeah. So he had all the setups done, and he had done EMP, the prep mission, and all that good stuff. And I was saying, hey, man, listen, you don't have to do the EMP. You don't have to waste the time and do that with this particular heist. And so I was going to show him how to get through on the back end after you get the your target on what to do, because a lot of people just use EMP, but it's so easy. You don't have to fool with the EMP. It saves a lot of time doing those prep missions. You can just run right through this heist. So I'm going to take you guys all the way through. I went ahead and just muted the actual game audio. It was just me talking. You guys can't hear Chris, and of course I'm like heavy breathing and stuff like that. But anyways, though. So we're starting out just like normal, I was leaving this one right here. I think he gave me 20%. I'm cool with that, not a problem at all, because he did all the setups himself, and I was just coming in here to give him a hand. But I thought it was really cool just to kind of show him how easy it was to skip this whole entire EMP, because you have to do two missions. You have to do the EMP actual mission, then you have to get the suits to go with it that have the night vision. So when you do it the way that I'm about to show you guys, you totally skip all that, those two prep works, which saves you about 20 minutes worth of time, which really adds up when you're hitting these back to back and do them over and over and over again. You know what I mean? So that's really important. Just so you guys know, you can take a right through the grass now. Apparently, Rockstar took the rocks away, so we found that out last night. So just keep that in mind. You can drive that little cut right there. But yeah, you guys know what it is, man. The best way to enter is through the side entrance right here. You can just run underneath that camera. And I always do these with two people. Always. Two people is the best way to go, in my opinion, because you can get artwork with two people easy. Honestly, with gold and cash, even with diamonds, two people is going to be the best. It's a one less, or it's, if you're doing three people or four people, it's less to, people get caught or get killed. It's easier to move around and stuff like that. It's a little bit quicker. I'm just showing them here kind of like the setup, what you look at before you go in, and then you hit the box. You guys should know that by now. But if you got some good team members and you want to do it with three or four people, that's fine. Just make sure all four or all three people have their heists built up, and you can run them all back to back. And it's the same money as just doing it with two people. You know what I mean? So it's pretty simple. From experience, though, I know that if there's just one guard right there and there's no guards on the right-hand side or the immediate left, that the doors on the right side will be locked, so the doors on the left will be open. So shoot that camera. Don't stun it, but shoot it. You're allowed to shoot that and knock it down. You'll be good to go. And there's a couple of guards right here. Just communicate with your teammates. I got the left, I got the right. One person says ready, the next one says go, and then that means they're ready, and then you just shoot. So he says ready, I say go, and then bam. And there you go. And there's a guy inside there. You can shoot him through the glass. No big deal. And obviously, as you see, the little locks that have the blue LCD screen, that means that they're available to get hacked, and you can walk right through. Now you can take the daily take. The daily take is right, it's on that one desk right there, and you can pop the vault. I'm showing him right here. If you have enough time, or if you're quick enough with this guard right here, you'll be able to catch him walking into that back room, and you can just shoot him in the back of the head as he walks into that back room, and the camera won't see him. But a lot of people just kind of, they go in there, they follow him, and they knock him out, or they, wait on that corner right there and they knock him out. But I like to be kind of, slick, so I messed up last night doing this. But as this guy walks in, just watch what I'm doing right here. If you can time it right, it's perfect. I love it. It's really quick. It's really simple. As soon as he opens the door, bust him, and he falls forward into that room, and the camera doesn't see him. And Chris does not have the security intel mission done. Doesn't have the Baker missions or whatever, but that's fine. You can just kind of scope out the camera and kind of check it out and see what it looks like. If the camera's pointed away from you, you'll be fine. Honestly, as long as you're not standing still in the cone of vision of the camera, you should be okay. This guy right here, there's always a dude that walks up. You can look at the floor and you'll see his shadow. When you see his shadow, He's almost there. You just walk right around, just pop him right in his face, and that's it. He's done. Don't forget the camera down here. Use your stun gun to zap it, or you can just walk underneath it. Either way is fine. No problem. You'll have a couple of guards down here. Unfortunately, you do have to take these guys out. Make sure you synchronize your shots. Every now and again, the game will just glitch out. One of the guys will shoot a gun or something and it alerts you, but the majority of the time, you should be able to get these guys no problem. And then just, you have to walk up front a little bit. Have one of your teammates stand in one of those back corners, the left or the right. Use your radar, the guy right there in the top left corner of the radar. If you get close enough right here to that camera, it'll bait him, it'll trigger him, he'll start walking down, and he'll walk down either on the left or right hand side of the corridor. So just hang tight, and then if he's walking down your side, you just wait till he gets past the camera. So he's coming over here on Chris's side, and it's easy on this side because as soon as he gets past that door, you can just shoot him, take him out. He doesn't see you. He's out of the range of the camera, and you're good to go. Then just keep an eye on the camera. Again, don't worry if you kind of get caught up in the field of vision. As long as you're not like directly in the field of vision and staying there too long, you're fine. But just take a second or two and make sure that you're out of the way. Make sure the camera's turned around. 3 guys in here. These guys are real easy to kill. You won't trigger them because they don't see each other, so you can just pop them. Make sure you communicate. All right, just walk either underneath or just use your radar to kind of maneuver around the camera's cone of vision right there. I always take this guy out. I just kind of like just no witnesses, right? Sending a message to the casino, taking all the guards out. So you can skip him though. You can kind of walk around his field of vision, but why risk it when the kill is so easy like that? It takes no time at all. Once you guys get on the little card trigger right here to say go, both people hit it, bam, perfect. Same time, and then you just walk on through here. Now, unfortunately, this full disclosure, we were doing this, we did have to restart because Chris got caught in the gas. It's no problem, no big deal, because we were hitting the lock boxes and we thought, we wanted to get as much money as we could. He got caught up in the gas and it triggered the alarm. So he had like 2 seconds, and then we just didn't make it out. So I know what you guys thinking that we're because you'll see at the end that we had to do a quick restart, but that's something important to know. With the silent and sneaky and the big con, you got to get out. Between 20 and 15 seconds on the clock, you got to stop what you're doing and get out of there because it will mess up your heist and they'll be alerted. So keep that in mind. With the laser drill, I just kind of spam the right trigger. I just tap it real fast. You know what I mean? However you feel comfortable doing this, do it. You know what I mean? This is pretty quick, kind of cramps up your finger a little bit there. But as you see right here, I'm just spamming it, kind of feather the right trigger real fast, real quick like that. And it works good for me. You know what I mean? We like to have like a little race with it. But any way you guys want to do this, go for it. It's no problem, right? Let's get it knocked out. And we're doing this on hard as well, so there's no lives to spare, and there's 6 plates on the little drill hack right there or whatever. You have to drill through with that laser. And that's it. We're good to go. We're inside now. Again, we got artwork, so we can easily clear all this stuff out. And sometimes the fingerprint hacks will, can get you kind of jammed up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Every now and again, I look at those like I go kind of cross-eyed. I'm like, oh, which one of the lines? Which one of the squiggly lines do I use? But it's no big deal. Once you do this enough, you just memorize because there's only so many of them. I think there's like 12 or 16 different tiles that are not even that many, I don't think, that are always going to be in there. You'll have a couple different mixes and matches or whatever, but they use the same ones over and over, so you'll kind of get an idea of what they are. On this one, I was kind of like, what the hell? Which one is it? Where so it happens every now and again. Don't worry about it though, man. You'll get the hang of it. Just don't fail them, right? And if you're not good at that, let somebody know, hey man, listen, I'm not the best at hacking. And then let the other person take care of it for you. It's no big deal. With the artwork, again, you'll have plenty of time to get all these done. We actually took our sweet time in here. We're just kind of talking, just messing around. No big deal, though. Real easy to cut these paintings out, the artwork. Super simple. Just use your left joystick. Just kind of go around the corners and the edges, all that stuff. Easy money. All right, right there. Stacking up. Already got 465,000. Now we have over $1 million. It's awesome. Easy money. Like I said, with 2 people, this is no problem at all. All right, go ahead and take this painting. Usually I like to go through all the gates first and then come back out. But, again, you'll have enough time, so just do this as you see fit. All right, go ahead and knock that out. But make sure you don't want to spend too much time on those hacks, because the hacks eat up a lot of time because they have the animation that you have to go through and stuff like that. Because is be cautious of that. Chris had a little bit of he struggled right here, and this one took him about 30 seconds to get through. So you have to pay attention. You have to make sure that you're getting this knocked out, because if you're struggling on if you have to go through 2-3 hacks and you spend 30 seconds on each one, that's a minute and a half. You may not be able to get all the artwork out of there. So just keep that in mind. The animation kills you on those fingerprint hacks. Get this guy right here. We got 50 seconds left. Got plenty of time. He's on the last one, so I just went ahead and just dipped on out. Not even going to waste time on the vault boxes. Don't want to have to restart or whatever. He claps that last one off, and then we're good to go. Go back to the vault. And this right here is really, once we get past this part, this is what I wanted to, because most people use the EMP, right? So I wanted to show him, hey man, again, you can skip doing those preps. You don't have to worry about it. It's really simple. It's really easy. There's like at max, there's 5 guys you have to kill. Sometimes there's not even that many, but it's really simple how you do it. It's not like there's a risk to it or anything like that. All right, so perfect key card swipe right there. And we're making our way through the man trap. This jaw gone out, right? The never-ending tunnel. But as you get through here, you can kind of take your time to communicate and talk to each other, see what you guys are going to be doing. And again, if you want to use the EMP, use it. But I'm telling you right now, you don't have to use the EMP. It eats up a lot of extra time. Like I said, you have to do 2 separate prep missions. You have to do the EMP, and then you have to get the suits, and it's not needed. So you have 3 guys in here at max. You just open the gate, pop this guy, just pay attention to the camera. As long as you're not stuck in the middle of it, you're fine. Wait till those guys, these 2, pass this hallway camera right here. Okay, you see I'm just kind of following him up right here. Bust him in the back of the head, and then him. That's it. Now you're past this part. See what I'm saying? That's so easy. And sometimes there's not even those 2 guys. Sometimes it's just the one dude sitting there, and that's it. But I'm glad that it showed, with all 3 of them right there, because now you know what to do. It's really easy, really simple. All right, so we hit the little door right here. Watch out for this camera. I hope you can just walk underneath it or whatever. It's no problem. But I like to just stun it just to make sure. It takes an extra 5 seconds. It's not a big deal. All right, so at this point now, the alarm gets triggered, but they still don't know, where you guys are. So Lester's like, don't, the alarm's gonna go off, whatever. So it's all good. There's the alarm right there. Just make sure nobody's walking over there. You shouldn't have anybody walking. Now, if there's no cart, you can go the back way. But on Silent and Sneaky, it's really easy just to go through the front right here, as you're about to see. Just pay attention. There's 2 guys in this room. They're not looking at each other. You can just walk right through the door. Pop this guy right here. Pop that guy right there. And then you're good to go. And listen, you don't have to shoot the metal detectors on the way out. Don't worry about that. All right, you can just walk right through. But if you want to, you can shoot the box right there on the side. That's fine, not a problem. All right, now there's 2 ways on the outside to go. Okay, I messed up. I can never get this guard right here. You can either just jump the fence and run along the little racetrack or whatever, the little guardrail, which is the way I prefer because it's pretty much fail safe. It's foolproof. Or you can cut directly right as you're about to see me do, and you can just run up to this guard right here. Make sure that your teammate does not pass that bush. Okay. Whack this guard, but I always mess up. See right there, I ran into him and knocked him over, and I got the cops on it. So I messed up right there. But you can just whack that guy, and the cops will never know that you're there. You know what I mean? Make sure your partner, your teammate stays behind the bush that I just passed, and then you run along this route right here. Honestly, though, like I said, I just like to take the track. There's no worry about hitting nobody, and really, it's about the same. It's really you may shed like 5 seconds, 10 seconds going this route. Maybe 15 at the max, but that's really not going to make that much of a difference. I mean, you come out almost directly in the same location, and but if you mess up taking that guard out right there, the NPC cars don't get near you. You got the stars on you, stuff like that. If you're a good shot, you just post up and you see right here to shoot a driver out of the vehicle. And another reason why I like just having 2 people is because it's easier to get a vehicle. You don't have to wait for a 4-door or a 3-door vehicle. But yeah, so you just take this left right here, take the next right, and it's a straight shot to the police station on the back side right there, and you're able to climb up and get the chopper. It's real simple, real easy. All right, so going right through here. And by now, if you got the cops on you, don't worry about it. You know, it's always good to get full take, but if you don't, you know, the whole point is not to fail the sneaky part, you know, the silent and sneaky part. You want to get that done because there's going to be choppers. Eventually, they're going to come over here to you, and you'll probably get the cops on you. We've made full take several times, but you know, if you get shot a couple times, don't freak out. Don't worry about that. You see right there, we get hit. There's a couple cops right here. Murk those dudes out. Chopper right there. Murk out. Don't try and shoot the chopper down. Just shoot the guy shooting the gun. You know what I mean? And you'll be fine. Be careful right here climbing up that side. If you go too far to the right, you'll fall off and you'll die. So be careful right there. Again, just go for the guy in the chopper that's shooting at you. If you want, you can, you know, shoot the tail rotor. But I found that it takes a little bit longer to aim, and then as the chopper is going down, they're still shooting at you. So I usually just go for the side door gunner that's, you know, shooting his guns at you. There we go. Just drop him out. The range is a little too far for this gun right here. A cool little tip or trick to save you some time. If you just shoot the glass on the chopper right here, on the door, just shoot that once or twice, and you skip the animation where you're breaking the glass. I mean, it saves like 3 to 5 seconds, but you know, it's a little bit easier, a little bit quicker. All right. There we go. Jump in the chopper, and at this point, just have your teammate let you know where the actual drop. There's going to be 3 different drops. You'll have it at the lumber yard. You'll have a drop all the way up in Paleto Bay, all the way north, the tip of the map, and then you'll have a drop at the mouth of the river from the Alamo Sea by the bridge. So there's going to be 3 drops for the high end buy. Always use high end as well. The high buyer or whatever that pays you the most money. Always use those guys. So don't worry about going medium. Now there is a if you're doing some of the elite challenges, like for example for the aggressive to get the headshots and stuff like that, I probably would recommend the medium or the low, or probably the medium. But I think it's what we did was the medium because it is a little bit closer, but it also is far enough away to where you can lose the cops on the way there. You don't have to wait while you're kind of flying around or whatever. So, and I know a lot of people have trouble getting the chopper. What I tell everyone is when you're leaving the casino, say you've taken the track and you're running along the rail, or you just, you know, hit that cop in the back of his head, and you go that way, that little cut that I showed you on mine. Make sure that you don't go too far left towards the tunnel that's down there. Okay, you guys know what I'm talking about with that tunnel. If you go into the tunnel, you're going to lose the chopper. If you go too far left down there, you'll lose the chopper. And for some reason, if you get there and the chopper is not there, you're going to have to do it. You have to circle around the cop station, and it should spawn. It does not matter if the cops are on you or if they are not. The chopper should still be there. So don't worry about that. You should be fine. But yeah, we get the chopper a good bit, and it's really never an issue. But again, if you circle around and it's not there, then just go back to the tunnel, and you'll lose the cops inside the tunnel, and you'll be okay. So it just takes the tunnel just takes way too much time. The chopper is much quicker. You fly there a lot faster, and this is, you know, the best way to get your elite challenges done for these, to save some time, and it's, you know, no problem at all. So the drop over here is all the way to tippy top over here by over here in Paleto Bay. No big deal though. Chopper's pretty quick, and you just kind of, you know, fly on in. Don't crash it, right? That's not what you want to do. Don't crash, and you're good to go. There we get it, man. Easy money, right? Easy, quick money. This is a really good heist right here. You know, Chris learned a little bit. You know, learned a couple new routes. You can save some time. Again, I'm all about maximizing time to money ratio. The time efficiency is where it's at. And if you can easily get the heist done like we just did right there, and skip out on about 20 minutes worth of prep missions, that is huge. That's substantial. That's huge right there. You know what I mean? Got some good money, got some good pay. I took 25%. Okay. Got 480,000. I think he made like 1.4, 1.5 is what he told me. So good job. We had to restart, but no problem. It was easy money. It was just really fun, really good. So I hope this helped you guys out. You know, I appreciate you hanging out for the video. I know it's a longer one, but I wanted to show you guys all the way through. Easy, man. So don't worry about silent and sneaky. It's really good. I do recommend, if you're new and beginning, do the Duggan missions. You know what I mean? Get those knocked out. Even if you don't complete them, get all 10 of them, you'll still, as long as you get, I want to say it's like 3 or 5 done, they shouldn't have the helmets. Somebody, I usually always get it all the way knocked out, or I just skip it totally. But I've been told that if you do 3 or 5 or something like that, then they won't have the helmets on. So let us know in the comments down below. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for coming out of the video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Make sure you smash that like button. And you guys stay dangerous. Right? See you in the next one. Peace out. Yeah.